Hello everyone, welcome to External Diecast channel. My name is Marek, as you already know, and today I will be reviewing this beautiful Jaguar XJ40 by Almost Real. And not only that, I will also compare it to my previous model that you can see right here. It's this Jaguar XJ6, also by Almost Real. So, the question now, are they almost real or not? Okay, these tiny cars usually cost more than some people's monthly fuel bill. Today we are diving into this absolute British legend, the Jaguar XJ40 Daimler. This is crafted in 1:18 scale. Look at how beautiful it is. Of course it's black. I only collect black cars, yeah, and sometimes, occasionally also other colors if black is not available and if I especially like the model. But today all of them are really black. Yeah? I have something here about the car background. So actually this was launched in 1986 already, after what felt like 47 years of development delays. So this XJ40 came out and meant to be high-tech future of British luxury sedans. Yeah, so I will come to that later, but in 1986 this was really the best luxury car maybe available worldwide, who knows. I also know that many people prefer Rolls-Royce or Bentley or Maybach slash Mercedes-Benz, but this is Jaguar. Yeah. So why this is Daimler? So and I asked ChatGPT to come out with some explanation why this is not just Jaguar but this is Daimler, and ChatGPT said, think of it as the XJ40 after it inherited grandma's fortune and upgraded to walnut paneling and champagne chillers. It's the poshest trim level Jaguar offered at the time. And I also have a fun fact. The XJ40 had a digital dashboard that was so unreliable it made Microsoft Windows 95 look like German engineering. I don't know if this is supposed to be funny, but we will come to that. Yeah. So this one had this digital instrument cluster when we review it with a close camera. Of course, I will also show you what it means. I already unboxed this to save a little bit more time, so yeah, there was this nice almost real box, which now I will somehow put away. I will now change the camera angle so that you can really see the details. Maybe I will keep this one a little bit in background, yeah, so we will come to that in the second part of this video for this comparison. But now really let's focus solely on this one, yeah, and I already see that the hood had some bubbles, or as we call it, zinc rash. It's a new model, it has a zinc rash or paint rash. Wow. Okay, it's only visible from this angle. I didn't see it before when I unboxed it. Now I see it and I will show you, okay? Alright, so let's arrange those cars here on the table, put this in the background and this in the foreground, because today we are mostly focusing on this one. And now let's talk about the model. At first glance, this thing is stunning. It has more gloss than an Instagram filter and more chrome than a 90s rapper's dental plan. Yeah, alright, so that's really true. But I should also admit, yeah, when we look at it here in the front, really, I was maybe expecting that here the hood ornament would be a statue, a little statue, but back then they decided there will be nothing. Or is it broken? Eh? That's also was on my mind. Maybe it's broken and that's the reason why it's not here. There's no Jaguar, no small Jaguar. Like, let me show you here. Yeah, so we see this statue here. It's beautiful. And it was supposed to be on every Jaguar, but on this one it's not present, and I'm a little bit sick because of this, yeah, because it's not there. Almost Real did an amazing job with the paint, but as I said, it's not even... now from this angle, look at this paint rush. Can you see it on the hood? Yeah, so this is already something which is not really great. Yeah, so the shut lines are crisp. The paint looks like it was polished with unicorn tears. The proportions are bang on, but here on the hood, as I said, paint rush already. And this is quite a new model, yeah, so it's like 1 or 2 years maximum. It's a limited series. I think 1008 were produced, but there are already some flaws. Okay, the wheels, I think they are really correct. Yeah, we have nice rubber wheels, and look at this. Suspension is working in the back, also in the front. They turn, they spin. It's driving very smoothly. Wow, because this model is quite heavy, like almost all almost real models. Yeah, and for those who don't know, Almost Real is a brand. Yeah? So when I say it's almost real, it doesn't mean that the proportions are always super correct, but the brand's name, the producer or manufacturer of this model is called Almost Real. Okay. The headlights, yeah, as I said, nice, transparent headlights. I think they are spot on. The overall vibe, full British aristocrat. Okay, so that's really something nice. So now opening features and details. All right, so let's go to maybe where to start. Here in the back, yeah, okay, so let's open this. And there is this small mechanism here, the hinges, and then there is actually nothing in the trunk and it's empty. We can see maybe a spare tire is hidden right there in the back, but of course we cannot really remove it. It's not a feature that we could play with. Oh, all right, so let's go now to the engine bay. And let me also open it using this sucking tool. Yeah, so it's a hood sucking tool. So now let's open it, and now you see that it's opening like on this old BMW 7 from 1980s in the opposite direction. I don't know what was the reason, but I always say like it's very unpractical when the service people need to go only from here or from there, like from the side, but they never can maintain the engine from the front, yeah, because then there is this hood which is in their way. All right, so now let's also see really the engine, and there is a white coolant reservoir, some blue detailing, and a surprisingly intricate layout. If this engine started making actual sounds, I wouldn't be surprised. It's so detailed. And now the doors, how they swing, like wide open, like it's inviting you to a proper Sunday roast, and the hinges feel solid. Yeah, none of that floppy cheap diecast nonsense here. So it's really like, I mean, they are heavy, the sound is great. And now the interior deep dive. Now step inside. Maybe before we do that, let me open all the doors, yeah, so that we really let the sun go in and we see a little bit more all the details. Maybe should I use my dental tool now to show you? Okay, it looks really luxury. Oh, the seat belt here. Look at this seat belt. I love it when we have such features. And the interior is quite luxurious, yeah? So I hope you can see it from this angle very nicely. We've got wood paneling, like here. Oh, let me show you from this angle. We see the wooden paneling here. Zoom in on those rear seats. You can almost hear something saying, "Jeeves, take us to Harrods." And here's a brilliant detail. In the rear window has a printed heating element grid. Yeah, so here we see those heating stripes, which is also like a little bit premium. It's not on every model, and you don't see that very often. It's these touches that separate premium models from the eBay's impulse buys at 2 a.m. kind. Right, so this was really more expensive. It was $200. It's a limited series. It's not the most expensive model, I would say. Okay, so once again, this rear badging here on the license plate, it says Daimler, not Jaguar, which is like saying, I don't drink wine, I own a vineyard. So, really interesting here for those who know Jaguar. Those seat belts, they are also there, as I said, in the back, but also I saw them in the front. It's a little bit hidden behind this B column, but it's there. Barely visible. It's here. The one in the back, it's more prominent and visible here. Yeah, so that's quite okay. They are not functional, of course, but at least they are visible and there. The wood trim is okay. You can also almost smell the cigars when you look at this dashboard and the wooden panels. Now we see this automatic transmission or the automatic gear shift. Nice steering wheel connected to the wheels. And what else? Yeah, so maybe I should also tell you a little bit more about some other features. Here we see also the curtains, which is quite unusual and very nice. I love it. But now let me maybe zoom in here a little bit. How do we do that? Yeah, so the instrument clusters now behind the steering wheel. It's all digital. As I said, for the first time in history, in this Jaguar, they wanted to do this, and I think there were a lot of problems with this, yeah, and a lot of failures, and it was not really the greatest things back in 1986, yeah, but now probably we can only tell that it was one of the first cars to really have this feature, digital instrument clusters. So, who is this model for? If you are a Jaguar lover, if you appreciate 80s or 90s luxury, or if you just want your shelf to radiate the energy of British MI6 agent who drinks whiskey for breakfast, this one is for you. I give it a solid maybe 9 out of 10. This is a hands down one of the best classic saloon models in my collection. Classy, detailed and undeniably cool. Alright, and now I think it's time to also a little bit compare it to the second one. Yeah? So I think many people are waiting for this moment in this video, and here we go. So two black Jaguars, and maybe tell me in the comments which one you prefer. Of course, this second one is modern. Look at those wheels, nice aluminum wheels. And here on this one we have this old-fashioned huge tires. Yeah, so maybe they prefer really luxury. This is why we have a lot of rubber. On this new one, they started preferring also how it looks like, and of course big alloy wheels, they look better, but they reduced the luxurious feel from the drive, because of course it's more hard on the road. But then let me maybe also open this newer to see, and it's much bigger, I must say. So this XJ6 is really bigger. It has lighter interior, the steering wheel also there, and we have almost white seats or white leather. And I don't know which one I really prefer. Yeah? So if this super white, and let me also open the trunk a little bit. Also the white carpeting in the trunk. Maybe that's the first model in my collection that has white carpeting here in the trunk. And this is also here. Also here. This is crazy. Crazy detail. I love it. Yeah? So this is why I love reviewing those models, because then we really see a lot of unexpected features, and this is really lovely. Here there is not really a carpeting, it's a little bit softer, but I think it's plastic, no wool and nothing like that. I would expect maybe a little bit more. And at least we have those wooden panels here, and this is also lovely. And we don't have any curtains on this XJ6, yeah, so unfortunately no curtains here. All right. So what else would you like to see, guys? I think I already showed you, like on this new one, there is no working suspension on the newer one. Also not here in the back. I think that's really sucks. I didn't realize in the beginning, yeah, but here on this older one we have all the features like this suspension. And I can tell you one thing, yeah. So this one reminds me very much of another brand producing models, and it's called Xiaowang. Yeah, and this one produced already this Lincoln Town Car that I have in my collection, and also the Cadillac from 1990s. Because, for example, those stripes here and all the stripes around the windows. Yeah, I think I also had this Toyota Crown, which was from Xiaowang, and this also had this nice framing. Like, it's not only painted, it's really a separate part, and this makes it so beautiful and special. Like on this one we also have it like here, but then it's not the frames around the windows, it's just black and painted, yeah, like here, I mean this frame. But on this older one we have this chrome everywhere, like the door handles, this stripe here, all around the windows, all the frames, everything is from chrome. And what is also one important and interesting feature, the wiper here. There is only one wiper on this windshield. Look at that. It's like on Tesla. Yeah? They said Tesla has the biggest wiper on this Cybertruck, but it's not true. Maybe this Jaguar was the first one. Okay. And maybe now you expect some final words and some final rating and comparison, but it's not gonna happen, yeah, because I can only tell you I really love both of these models. They will definitely stay in my collection because they are both black luxury limousines, and this is what I collect. And I mean, every collector should have a specific niche. It's either you collect a specific color, a specific brand, like I saw people collecting only Porsche cars or only Ferraris, whatever is your niche, or you collect a specific class, like sports cars or town cars, family cars, SUVs, whatever you choose. But to really have a great collection, you need to be very specific. Yeah? And my niche is black limousines, and I think I'm really good at it. Yeah, so I try to collect almost all of them. Even if I had to already reduce the collection by, for example, selling all my Audi A8, because I thought they are not luxury enough. Yeah, so when I compare it to like Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar, Rolls-Royce or Bentley, I think Audi A8 is a little bit lower and the standard is like not enough. And some people told me in the comments I have incredibly high standards, yeah, and I don't like Burago or Maisto, etc. I like them, but they don't produce luxury black limousines, yeah. So that's the problem, and this is why you don't see many Buragos on my channel. Okay, so now really let me maybe close very gently again all the doors on this model. I don't use gloves because then I will anyway polish it, clean it with maybe wax and napkin, etc. before I put it back to the shelves. But today really I want to thank you for watching again one video where I compared Jaguars. Maybe next time I will show you the longest limousines in my collection. I mean those 3 limousines from Sunstar, which are like this long, yeah, very, very long. And I already shoot some Instagram videos of them, but I think they deserve a full-time video on YouTube as well. So again, thank you for watching, and there are also some recommended videos here and here, so don't forget to watch them and don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos. This is the only thing that I ask you for. Please subscribe so that I can grow my channel, shoot more videos and create more great content for you. Thank you again and see you next time. Bye bye.